Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. I have no voice and I must cast. So what's happening right now? I completely lost my voice, which is a par for the course for a usual season. You know, the seasonal flu is also coming in, but I've got sometimes some spare time to cast, so let's get it on the way regardless. So I hope you like listening to my dulcet tones as I sound like Leonard Cohen having gargled marbles. Yeah, alright, we're in the playoffs once more, and this time it is Creo versus Blackened. Let's see where that leads us. We've got Creo in a gorgeous blue color scheme, and is not exactly the best camouflage pattern, but it looks pretty. And he is tangoing with Blackened, who has whitened himself just like Michael Jackson. And the map here in question is Bad Company version 2. So let's see where that leads us. We've got the double refinery start for both players, which is super stock standard on a map with these close spawns and with the close oil derricks as well. They're relatively forward, so it's hard to protect them. That is just probably the smartest choice, smart build here. Blackened going for a medic and also for some anti-grenadier riflemen. This leads me to believe that he is expecting Soviets. Let's see. Does Blackened know about the faction choice? Well, you can't check. Too bad. You usually do this to prevent any sort of grenadier rushes on your power plants. That just makes sense. Neither player is going for a triple refinery, so we're not seeing any potential for an all-in just yet. And both are playing super safe. Oh, there's also safeguarding from the rifles from Creo, so I'd assume this is just safeguarding on both ends. Yeah. Both these players do prefer their super safe standard starts, as well as Fazer. But Creo definitely one of the more interesting tech players that I've witnessed in a while. So let's see if he maybe is gonna surprise us with a little tech rush. Hunting for a sneaky engineer. He is gonna find it as well. The angle is just right, I believe. Oh, yep. Down she goes. There is a double veteran start. Good hustle, first blood being drawn. And Creo just prepping some rocket soldiers. Let's see. What's the vehicle coming out? Just some... there's something that died here as well. Anyway, it's just 500 credit, or 400. Yeah, got made a little cheaper. Inflation has not yet hit engineered degrees in the OpenRA universe, so good on them. Quite the opposite, they got cheaper. I guess just producing them in bulk is cheap. So, 3 refineries out, service depots on the way, and very little in the way of action just yet. This is a 4th harvester coming online. Is there a ranger? Yeah. The ranger is out for Blackened, but not yet for Creo, who opted for the light tank. The sturdier response here. Just safeguarding. Both players playing fully loss averse. Just trying to not get caught with their pants down. Super sneaky engineer in the ore field for Blackened. I mean, it can come in handy in a pinch, but if you try to repair your Conyard while it's being under siege. But I feel like this is a very exposed position. Your opponent is gonna check the ore fields for harvesters, if not for anything else. That is probably gonna be an easy snipe on the oil derrick. Creo just out of position. Yeah, little freebie. I love how Blackened is sending those single scouts in and out. Just checking on the position of the army. Just double checking here and there. Does not yet find anything. That is a little suspicious, but the bulk of the army has been revealed. And the expansion line is out, so Blackened is going to move forward with his economy. Economical growth, we must prosper. Yeah, MCV out of Creo as well, little delay here. That's probably thanks to the light tank, which just costs a little extra over the ranger. Mass barracks is starting to be pumped, and here's the first tank out. Timing should be relatively similar, yeah. just a 15-second delay for Creo. Nothing unsurmountable. Mirror match with 0 action thus far. And I have not had time to share any personal anecdotes just yet. So, alright. Ranger is gonna sniff out the construction yard. Ooh. Light tank taking a chunk out of the Ranger, and down it goes. Okay. MCV moving on to the middle position. This is a very exposed refinery now. Basically impossible to protect. Blackened is deploying his con yard, and that is going to be a triple expansion out for him in just a second. Some tanks on the flank. Creo has not yet revealed his expansion. He is going to move in with his entire army. Okay. So both are having an exposed flank. Creo did not yet opt for his third base. You can go for this position here. Ooh, tank going down. Juicy, juicy. Creo did not yet go for his middle position. What you can do, a little cute trick. You deploy your MCV here and snake walk down with maybe 1 barracks. So you can protect both the ore refinery and the second ore field as well. The only thing that's going to be exposed is your harvesters. And obviously you have to park some semblance of vehicles there. Ooh, that's a nice concave being lined up by Blackened. I'm not sure if... Okay, I mean if the tanks are going in first. But still a nice concave for Blackened. So I like his position a bit more. Yeah, he's got the full surround. Uh-oh. Creo, you are being run over. Ooh. The medic as well, just putting his heal kit to use. Man, I gotta say. The rocket soldiers being gobbled up by the single rifleman though. I gotta say, this was bad for Creo. Real bad. The pillbox line though is gonna rectify things in just a minute. Jeez. Look at the army valley being burnt here. Wait a sec. That was not enough. Uh-oh. MCV is forced to relocate already. Vacate the premises, and in comes Blackened's Conyard. Plus he's got artillery tech already? What? That is so early. The army graph is looking a bit bleak. Combat type is even, but how about the economy? Ooh, 6k. Between the two players, Creo has now found a good flank. But instant reaction from Blackened. The artilleries are gonna start shelling as well. Needs to kill this ore truck. Ooh, does not get it. That is big. So now this army is completely forfeit. On the other side, a very vulnerable Conyard is being presented here. Creo is presenting his rear. Oh no. Oh, down goes the MCV. Down goes the pillbox. This was just a matter of timing. Some little inches here have led to the demise of Creo. I feel like it's hard to recover at this point. He's only got 1.5 bases left. He doesn't have an army. I'm not seeing a way back here. The artillery tech made all the difference. Mass helicopters as well. Gorgeous, beautiful play from Blackened, who is not overcommitting into artilleries, by the way. Oh, and that army beautifully intercepted. Just no meat shield, gets pummeled by the Black Hawk immediately. I feel like this is just game over. How about the combat tab now? Yeah, it's starting to look a bit different. The army graph is speaking volumes. Those two artilleries in the back lines, no way to dislodge them anymore. I feel like this was just impeccable play from Blackened, who had the better flank in the current engagement. As a result, got ahead, stayed ahead. That is something that the economy players, those players who tend to play more econ than anything else, they tend to keep so far ahead of the curve simply because they always reproduce. That's why sometimes in this game it's macro over micro. But also I've got to say the Black Hawk micro has been really good. And this radar dome, the counter radar, is probably not going to come into play anymore. power snipes. Why not? Let's check the basics. Still enough power left for Creo, but the radar dome is going down. There's no way that you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop the artilleries. Can't killery the artillery. Harvester's moving on to a sneaky expansion. I'm not sure how long this is gonna stay up for. Down goes the radar dome. And beautiful play. He's sending back the artilleries, knowing fully well he could get into a scuffle here. On the southern perimeter there is another assault at Creo's base, and this is looking to be over. It's all over but the crying in game 1. GG is being called. Beautiful play. Just gotta hand it to the man. Blackened, absolutely indomitable. Right, we're gonna be back with game number 2. See you in a sec.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Okay, I do recognize this map. This is Duskwood. This is the one with the F-comms, the technical map with the comm centers on the corners. That's a pretty cool map, I like it. Plus the sandbag walls to just make things interesting, spice them up a little bit. Corner derricks as well. And it is a large scale map, which in my opinion favors Blackened a bit simply because of his penchant for macro play. Alrighty, it is a Russia mirror, so maybe some T-tanks. Grenadiers being produced by Blackened. That is gonna be revealed, but they're gonna kill the sandbags, so there's that. It is the do or die map where you have to get a hold of your FCOM or you lose access to the gem mine early on. That's just too hard to recover from, if that's ever the case. And both players recognizing this, immediately rushing over. And dog out for Creo. He's trying to hunt the NG. Bring it on. But in come the rifles immediately, taking out the doggy. Man, that dog had a short life, huh? We don't know about its training, but the early stages are unknown, but yeah. Like 20 seconds in the battlefield. Oh! Wow, you can actually destroy that comm center over the ridge. That is some cool bit of tech. As well as lobbing 2 nades and immediately taking out the rifle. Beautiful. So good value from the Grenadiers of Blackened. Surprisingly good value. Creo with the refinery ready. Wait, Blackened is behind. No, he isn't. It was Creo behind because he held his refinery. Okay, I see. So now he's popping out a war factory while Blackened is going 3rd refinery. Ah, he wants the gem mines and he went double ref. So now he needs to spam like crazy. But he's gonna be falling behind in the arms race. Because his war factory is gonna be delayed by 36 seconds exactly. That's the production time of an oil refinery. So, yeah. No, wait, it's just 20 seconds. Okay, maybe just a macro slip up from Creo. Let's see where that leads us. 20 seconds is nothing to scoff at, really. In the early to mid game, having your MCV in position 20 seconds earlier is a huge deal. Just putting it out there. Alright, there's the war factory. Creo is going for his production lines. And no signs of a service depot just yet. Creo is going 3rd refinery afterwards. So, I don't know. Does that really help him all that much? Blackened is going radar dome rush. Okay, that's why the triple refinery came into play here. That's what that's for. Oh, I like it. That's an all-in build, is it? Mobile flags? Is it gonna be the legendary dreaded Tesla tank rush on a macro map from Blackened? Really? I'm calling me hyped. I'm totally all in on this idea. But surprising. A surprise, but a welcome one. Something different here. Okay, if this is a advanced power plant Tesla coil, it is happening. The zappening is happening. Okay, do or die. There is no try, there's only do or die. Oh, this is gonna be so spicy. Creo getting tech rushed by a classical macro player. But to be fair, Blackened has over the course of the season picked up lots of micro and tech playstyles as well. He's not a one-trick pony, certainly isn't. And Creo's build is playing very much into his cards because Creo has went for a super slow start. He's just getting his tank out now. My lord. Where's your MCV, my friend? He's playing it too safe, I feel. He's got an engineer here in an APC. I was APC into heavy tank. That's a kind of a weird build. Yeah, I've got to say that I'm not a fan of Creo's build there. I don't know what happened. Okay. Harvester. Oh, sorry. Harvester. APC is chasing after the NG. Okay. Mobile flag should give him an inkling that there is something wicked that is gonna be coming his way. Tesla coil, tech center, and here's the one MCV of Blackened moving out. No, nothing to see here. Just a couple shockies. Just a Tesla tank. 2 flags as well. Oh my lord. It is happening indeed. And the APC is gonna run foul of a Tesla coil, and now he is going to know. Zap. That was a good first zap, by the way, that deleted 1350 credits. No, 1250. I'm always forgetting the price reduction on the engineer. College degrees got cheaper in Soviet Russia. If you've played the originals, by the way, in the originals, if you chose a faction, they had generic traits instead of special units, and Russia's generic trait was cheaper units. That was, I think, a 10% discount on all units. So it was really bonkers in multiplayer. But then again, it just boiled down to heavy tank spam and shift queuing. That's all that was about. Okay, there's a really scary army heading your way. Just needs to merge it with the flak trucks because they are integral for scouting and for just a mitigation of the helicopter risk. Little does he know that there is no helicopter risk, but you know. Creo with an airfield. Mass air. No, that's not gonna work against this. You can maybe crash land into the blob for a little cost efficiency, but it's not reliable. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna be hit so hard. He has barely any army left. Everything he's got is... Oh god, Iron Curtain as well. Everything he's got is on the offense. Where's the defense here? Defense, defense. Oh my goodness. Gonna lose the radar dome almost immediately. And the expansion MCV. Oh god. Tesla tanks are so scary on follow-up and on chase. Okay, the crash is not happening. The mobile flags are not an answer here. They are melting. They're not the front line. This, I feel, is the most successful tech rush I've seen in ages. Oh my goodness, the Tesla troopers, the shock troopers are just fully charged. Yeah. Yep. That is complete obliteration. $47 cash rebate. What about the counter push? Let's see, can he inflict any structural damage, or is it just gonna get zapped into oblivion? I feel like it's gonna be the latter, as long as there's a front line. Yeah, Tesla tanks can just, with line of sight support, they can just stay out of range and zap this. Unless he decides not to micro. In which case it's gonna be a little more successful, but we're seeing the counter push, we're seeing the original push here. FCOM down, or refinery down, and the base does not have anything anymore. That was a complete shellacking. Jeez Louise, yeah, he's gonna lose his expansion, but that's fine. Iron Curtain is almost up. Oh my goodness, the 9-minute Iron Curtain timing. He's just waiting. Waiting and baiting. Oh! Has to relocate a little. Yeah, but that Tesla tank can just stand here, stand his ground. Yep. On the other side, everything has been cleaned up. The MCV from Creo has seen better days. Out goes the original MCV. No! He built an expansion. Okay. The zap factor. Oh my lord. What a successful tech rush here from Blackened, who has definitely managed to switch it up and catch Creo with not only his pants, but his underpants and every other suitable piece of clothing down. This was, yeah, a bruising, a pummeling, a shellacking. This was heavily one-sided, but also gorgeous to watch, if I'm being honest. Sorry to Creo, he's a great player, but sometimes you just fall prey. Sometimes you just get cheesed. And that was exactly what was happening here. Great play, and on a macro map, no less. This really is a pinnacle of risk-taking. Tesla tanks trying to... yeah, zapping the MCV. Oh lord. The last line of defense is still standing here. Front lines have crumbled. Tesla tanks pulling into a plus of doom. They don't even need to. That is the last comment unit here. GG is being called. Creo, my friend, you just got deleted off the map. Creo, usually a great player, he just got caught so hard. Caught red-handed in the macro cookie jar. Yeah, that was beautiful from Blackened. Just gotta hand it to the man. And I'm stoked to having casted, even though my voice has been giving out, having casted one of the few tech rush matches in RAGL. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with more of the playoffs. Until then, until further notice, 5 aces out.
Battle control terminated.